Welcome to Blitz on Windstream Channel 4. We have a lot in store for you on the program today. 4 sets of football highlights and our player of the week, but we're going to start here at Habersham Central High School with head volleyball coach here for the Lady Raiders, Lindsay McCoy Drummond. Lindsay, as always, it's a pleasure having you on Blitz.
Thanks for having us.
And thanks for joining us. And talk a little about the season. You're 12-5 so far on the year. You're 0-2 thus far at the time of this interview in Region 6A. Talk about how this team has improved since last year as your first year and then this year your second year.
I feel like we're a lot more dedicated to the sport. We worked really hard this summer, spent a lot of time in the gym, spent some time at Emory Camp as a team, so that definitely proved to benefit us, not only fundamentally but also in our relationships. I also feel like we've gained another year of experience, which is always good, and we're really working on and still improving at being able to finish and just taking it 1 point at a time, not getting ourselves too overwhelmed.
Now talk about, you mentioned the experience, and last year you had just one senior on the team, and that was your first year as head coach. This time around you have 7. That's a significant difference, so a lot more experience there that you brought back. What do you feel makes this group kind of tick, so to speak, on the court?
I think a lot of it is they really love each other, off the court also, not just in here. They're really close friends outside of here. They care about each other, and they've played together for a long time, and they've played together under me for a long time. So we really have a different kind of relationship with this group of seniors.
Now, I know this has been a small sample size because you've only played 3 games at the 6A level classification now that's been brought about here in Georgia. But in those 3 games so far, what's the difference you see in terms of quality of competition from 4A to 6A?
There's a huge difference, not only in the pace of the game and the speed, but also in the size that we face. So far, every 6A team that we've played has outsized us drastically, but it hasn't really seemed to make a huge difference yet. We beat West Forsyth at our opening play date at East Hall. They're a 6A school. And then last night when we played Collins Hill and North Gwinnett, who's the number 4 ranked team in the state, we took both of them to 3 sets. So we've proven already that we can be competitive at the level that we're at.
Now, it's been since 2009 that Hab Central has made the state playoffs and won a sub-region title. Is this group that you have this year, do you feel like they could be as prominent as the 2008 and 2009 teams here at Hab Central?
Absolutely. I think even better. Being in the new region is a challenge, and we really still are kind of uncertain about what we're going to face every time we go. But I feel like with what we've seen so far, I know we can hang with them and be competitive, and I think we have a really good chance at going to state because the top 4 teams in the region go.
Yeah. Now, last question for you, and then send you on your way. But going back to your 7 seniors that you have on this team, do you feel any sense of urgency for the girls to kind of win now, knowing that next year your team might look vastly different than it does this year?
I think I feel it more than they do. We try to live in the moment, but of course I'm already looking ahead, and I'm looking all the way back to middle school to see what's coming up to replace this big group that we're going to lose. Now, I do have 6 juniors, but, in all different positions. There's something about these 7 girls, though, that only cycles through every once in a while. And I don't know if it's the relationship they have with each other or the fact that they've been so successful in other sports together also. I think that may have something to do with it. But we're definitely looking ahead. I feel the sense of urgency, and I hope that they do too, and we can pull out a big trip to state.
I hope so. Well, Lindsay, thank you again so much for being on Blitz. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to have Jen Lovell of the Lady Raiders here on Blitz.